I need you to listen to me very carefully, because what is happening just north of the border is going to make every American car enthusiast lose their absolute mind. While the United States government is busy building walls to keep these cars out, Canada just unlocked the gates. The Chinese electric vehicle invasion has officially landed in the Great White North, and these aren't just alternatives to Ford or Chevy. No, these machines make a Tesla look like a Nokia brick phone from 2004. I'm talking about a sedan with 1,300 horsepower that costs less than a base Porsche, a car that can literally shake itself like a dog to get snow off the windshield, and a luxury cruiser that has no back window because cameras are just better. I'm looking at this list and honestly, I'm furious. I'm jealous and I'm terrified for the competition. These are the top 5 Chinese electric vehicles that are coming to destroy the Canadian car market and break the hearts of everyone in the United States who can't buy one. Let's see what we're missing out on. Where are you watching this video from? Please comment below where you are watching. It is currently May 2026. Kicking off our list at number 5 is the Nio ET9. I need you to look at the screen. That car is literally shaking itself like a wet dog to remove snow. This isn't a gimmick. It is a flex of the Skyride fully active suspension, the most advanced system the world has ever seen. It pumps each wheel independently in milliseconds. Nio even drove it over speed bumps with a tower of champagne glasses on the hood, and the body stayed perfectly flat. It is hypnotic, bizarre, and something no American car can do today. Nio calls this massive machine a land jet, stretching over 17.4 feet, making it larger than a Mercedes S-Class. It sits on colossal 23-inch wheels with weighted center caps that stay upright, just like a Rolls-Royce. The Mirage headlights are high-definition projectors that can even cast a crosswalk pattern on the road for pedestrians. It is thoughtful, futuristic, and a total show-off. Under the skin, the technology is terrifying. The ET9 uses a steer-by-wire system, meaning there is no physical steering column. It is 100% electronic, allowing the steering wheel to fold away in autonomous mode, powered by 2 of Nio's own 5nm chips. Most impressive is the 900-volt architecture. While others use 800, Nio's system adds 160 miles of range in just 5 minutes. You cannot even grab a coffee in the time it takes to recharge. Inside the handleless doors, you find the executive bridge, a strict 4-seater where the rear seats mimic a first-class airline suite, reclining 45 degrees. The center console features a 360-degree fold-out tray table that is mechanically stabilized. You could be doing 100 miles per hour on a bumpy highway and your laptop wouldn't jitter. In China, it starts around $112,000, aimed directly at the Porsche Panamera and Mercedes Maybach. It offers technology that makes German legends look like they are from the last century. It is bold, controversial, and sets the bar incredibly high. Moving on to number 4, we have the BYD Yangwang U7. And I need you to mentally prepare yourself for the numbers I am about to drop. We usually reserve statistics like 1,300 horsepower for multi-million-dollar hypercars like the Bugatti Chiron, but this is a 4-door luxury sedan that you can take to the grocery store. Yet, it packs a terrifying 1,300 horsepower. That is not a typo. It uses the E4 platform, which means it has 4 independent motors, 1 for each wheel, pushing out enough torque to literally alter the rotation of the Earth. It rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.9 seconds. To put that in perspective, that is faster than a Ferrari Enzo and faster than a Lamborghini Aventador, all while massaging your back in fine Nappa leather. It tops out at nearly 170 miles per hour, which is completely illegal, basically everywhere, but it is the principle of the thing that matters to us enthusiasts. The exterior design is what they call the time gate language, and it is striking. It features massive C-shaped interstellar headlights that look like clamps from a science fiction movie. The silhouette is so slippery that it holds the current world record for the lowest drag coefficient of any production car at 0.195 CD. It cuts through the air cleaner than a bullet. But the real black magic here isn't just the speed, it is the suspension. It is called Desus Z, and it does not use traditional hydraulics or airbags. Instead, it uses electromagnetic motors at each wheel to adjust the ride height and stiffness in milliseconds. This system is so advanced that if you blow a tire at highway speeds, the car's computer will instantly calculate the imbalance and balance the car on the remaining 3 wheels, so you can drive to safety without spinning out. I am dead serious. This car can drive on 3 wheels. It lifts the damaged corner up like a dog holding up a paw. It is uncrashable physics disguised as a luxury car. Step inside and the star ring cockpit wraps around you like you are piloting a spaceship. You are greeted by 3 massive screens spanning the entire dashboard, a digital cluster for the driver, a dedicated entertainment screen for the passenger, and a cascading waterfall central screen that flows down into the center console. The materials are insane, featuring vermilion red, Napa leather, real carbon fiber, and polished aluminum everywhere. It features a 23-speaker Dynaudio Platinum sound system that rises out of the dashboard when you turn the car on, delivering studio-quality sound that rivals a home theater. Because it is backed by the Blade battery technology, specifically a massive 135.5 kilowatt-hour pack, you get nearly 500 miles of range. You could drive from Toronto to Montreal on a single charge and still have enough juice to drag race a Porsche when you get there. In China, it is expected to land around $140,000. It makes the Tesla Model S Plaid look like it is lacking features. Why do we not have magnetic jumping cars in the United States? It feels like we are living in the Stone Age while China is living in 2050. Kicking off number 3 is the Zeekr 001 2026 refresh. Before you roll your eyes and say it is just another wagon, let me stop you right there. This car is the reason range anxiety is officially dead. While we in the United States throw a party if an electric vehicle hits 300 miles, the Zeekr 001 offers a limited Kirin battery package that pushes the range to a staggering 641 miles. You could literally drive from Toronto to Detroit, turn around, and drive back without ever plugging in. It is a shooting brake, which is just car speak for the coolest shape on earth, looking like a Porsche Panamera Cross Turismo that hit the gym and came out stronger. The doors are fully automatic. You just walk up, and they swing open like a Rolls-Royce, then close themselves with a simple tap on the brake pedal. It makes opening your own door feel like manual labor, but do not let the family wagon look fool you. The 2026 refresh is a violent sleeper, even without the crazy performance badge. The standard dual-motor version puts out 777 horsepower. That is nearly 800 ponies in a daily driver. It rips from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.3 seconds, faster than a Porsche Taycan 4S, and thanks to its new 800-volt architecture, it charges from 10% to 80% in just 11.5 minutes. You literally cannot take a bathroom break fast enough before this car is ready to go again. Since Zeekr is owned by Geely, the same people who own Volvo, it is built like a tank and comes standard with roof-mounted LiDAR for autonomous driving that rivals Silicon Valley's best. Inside, it humiliates cars that cost double the price. You get a massive 15-inch OLED screen that actually swivels to face the driver or passenger with a voice command, a 28-speaker Yamaha theater system, and a 35-inch augmented reality heads-up display that paints navigation arrows directly onto the road. And the price for all this 777 horsepower automatic door madness? In China, it starts around $37,500. That gets you a cloth seat Honda in America. It is absolutely criminal that we do not get this deal. Do you think a car with over 600 miles of range would finally make you switch to electric? Or is the 700 horsepower what catches your eye? What do you think about a luxury wagon beating most sports cars? Please comment your thoughts and opinions down below. Moving on to number 2, we have the Avatr 12, and I need you to look closely at the back of this car. Notice anything missing? There is no rear window. None. It is just solid metal. They deleted the back glass completely to make the trunk bigger and the roof smoother. Instead, you have a high-definition digital mirror that shows you way more than a piece of glass ever could. It is bold, it is weird, and it looks absolutely incredible. The front of this car is pure science fiction. It has thin C-shaped LED lights, but the real showstopper is the halo screen, a black LED panel on the hood that can display messages, animations, or even say hello to pedestrians as you drive by. The side profile is smooth as silk, with no door handles and digital camera mirrors instead of traditional glass ones. It sits on massive 21-inch wheels that look like turbine blades. The rear is where it gets crazy with that windowless hatch and an active spoiler that rises up automatically at high speeds. It looks like a spaceship that just landed in a parking lot. But it is not just a pretty face. The dual-motor version puts out 578 horsepower and hits 0 to 60 in about 3.9 seconds. It uses a massive 94.5 kilowatt-hour battery from CATL that gives it over 430 miles of range. It is fast, smooth, and quiet, providing effortless luxury speed that rivals the best in the world. Because it is backed by Huawei, the safety technology is next level. It has 3 LiDAR sensors, yes, 3, and computes the road in 3D. It can spot a cardboard box on the highway from hundreds of meters away and swerve around it automatically. It is practically uncrashable in heavy city traffic. But the interior is the real star of the show. The dashboard has a 35.4-inch 4K panoramic screen that stretches across the entire width of the car, sitting right under the windshield. It displays everything: speed, navigation, music, and weather, like a digital horizon. The steering wheel is a squarish yoke, and the center console floats. The seats are zero-gravity thrones with a button that reclines you into a perfect weightless position for napping while charging. The roof is a huge glass panel that can turn opaque with a single button press. It feels more like a high-end lounge than a car. Because there is no rear window, the trunk is deeper and wider than a normal sedan. The price for all this starts around $42,000 in China. $42,000 for a car that looks like a $100,000 concept vehicle. Why are we paying double for cars that are half this cool? And here we are at number 1, the Maextro S800. This isn't just a car, it is a declaration of war against Rolls-Royce and Maybach. It is nearly 18 feet long, longer than a long wheelbase S-Class, and it is designed by Huawei to be the smartest, most luxurious object on 4 wheels. The shocker? The door handles have literal star-like crystals embedded in them, and the paint is hand-polished to look like liquid metal. The front is dominated by Galaxy headlights that don't just shine, they sparkle like diamonds. The grille is a massive, imposing waterfall design that screams for everyone to get out of your way. From the side, it is a land yacht, featuring two-tone paint like a Maybach and huge forged dish wheels that look like they cost more than a house. The rear features a starlight ring diffuser that glows softly at night. It doesn't look like a car. It looks like high-end architecture. You can get it as a pure electric vehicle or with a range extender, but the specs are wild regardless. The top 3 motor version pushes nearly 850 horsepower. Despite being the size of a small building, it hits 0 to 60 miles per hour in roughly 4.7 seconds. But it is not about speed. It is about the touring chassis that uses scanners to read road bumps and adjust the suspension before you even hit them. You literally float. This is the safest car Huawei has ever built, equipped with Level 3 autonomous driving hardware. It can see in total darkness, through thick fog, and around corners, using network data. It even has a Guardian mode that detects if another car is about to rear-end you and flashes warning lights to the other driver. Inside, it is not a car cabin, it is a planetarium. The ceiling is a starry sky, better than a Rolls-Royce because it is fully animated. The sound system packs 2,000 watts and 43 speakers. The headrests have speakers, the seats have speakers. You don't just hear the music, you feel it. The rear seats are individual thrones with heated leg rests, heated armrests, and even a heated neck pillow. There is a fridge, a massive OLED cinema screen for the back, and the materials are real silk and open-pore wood. It smells like money. This is a 4-seater executive lounge where, if you are the one driving, you are doing it wrong. You should be in the back sipping espresso. The price tag for this ultimate Chinese luxury tops out around $140,000. A Maybach S-Class is over $200,000 and a Rolls-Royce is $400,000. This car offers 95% of that experience for a fraction of the price, plus tech that the Germans haven't even invented yet. So, be honest. Would you drop $140,000 on a Chinese luxury sedan over a Mercedes S-Class? Which one of these 5 monsters would you actually park in your driveway? Are you Team BYD for the pure chaos of 1,300 horsepower? Or are you taking the Maextro S800 to feel like a CEO? Please comment your thoughts and let me know where you are watching this video from. I read every single one of your comments.